Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, coming to you from a little bit of a chillier New London Barn Playhouse here on Main Street in New London. And I'm now joined by Keith Coughlin, the Executive Artistic Director here at the barn. Hi, Keith.
Hi, Abby. Thanks so much
This is unusual.
for joining us here in this chilly barn. I don't know if you can see my breath.
Yeah, I feel like we can. And I feel like this is the time of year that people, or in the summer, would want this temperature. Like, oh, we're so hot, we're so hot. Here's how to get it. Come in January.
Yes, but we're very grateful to have you join us today here in the barn.
Well, thank you. You have some really exciting things happening that is just announced this week. Tell us what's going on here at the barn.
So many people think that the barn goes quiet when we're not in the summer, but even in the challenging times that we've had, it has been less than quiet for us. We have some thrilling news that we have just shared, that after many years of planning, we have launched a campaign for a substantial expansion to our facilities that we've been planning actually for nearly 8 years.
Wow.
And we're finally sharing these plans with the public, and we couldn't be more thrilled.
Really exciting. So it's called Play a Part campaign, and there's a reason for that. You want the public to play a part.
We're doing some really exciting things, not only for our organization, but for our patrons. And obviously, we need the support of our community to make those things happen. And we are asking them to play a part in this wonderful new production that we're doing for the barn.
So it's taken 8 years because there's a lot of things to figure out. What is the renovations? What are you going to do? How's it going to do? How's it going to be funded? So talk us through those 8 years and why now? Why is this the year to have this happen?
Well, we've been working really diligently on a plan that would tackle 4 pillars is sort of the points that we have looked to address. Patron experience, the work conditions of our staff,
yes,
the opportunity to expand our education programming for our community, and preserving this wonderful 200-year-old building. And we've been, as I said, really diligent to make sure that we tackle components of each of these pillars. And I couldn't be more thrilled with where we have come, the work that we've done, support that we've received from the town. We had to go through a vote with the voters in New London to change the zoning of our buildings into a theater district, which met great support from the town.
Good.
And now we're at a point in time where we're raring and ready to go and to make this happen with the support that we hope from the community.
So I think people come into these doors from the porch and they see it's a sweet barn that's old and antique, but they don't realize all the different parts that this hasn't really changed in its 89 years, but the productions have, and that's a big part of getting this renovation so that everything can be better here at the barn.
We're pushing out our walls.
Absolutely.
In terms of the work conditions where our staff work, but also what it means, what it feels like to come to the barn. We're doing some really incredible enhancements, not changing the barn as you know it, but expanding the porch, bringing the bathrooms from down below to the theater level, redoing the parking lot, adding a courtyard. I think you can expect, a patron could expect that the charm and the history of the barn does not change.
That's important.
The things that we love about the barn stay the same. But your experience from the moment you pull up to the barn, to the moment you come in to see a show, to when you leave, we look to make that an even greater experience for our patrons.
That's really important. And now's the time, as it's called, Play a Part campaign. How can people play a part in this campaign? How do you suggest the public get in contact with you to find out more information?
Well, as you have helped us share, we've just announced this to the public. We've actually already received some really, really wonderful support from our supporters.
Good.
And we hope that those that are just finding out about it will join in to play their part. And you can go to a website that we've created that's delineated just for this campaign. It gives you all of the information about each aspect of the campaign and how somebody could play a part.
And before I let you go quickly, is there any plans for the summer 2021 season? We miss you being open from last year.
Well, we miss our community greatly. It was a very challenging summer to not be producing in the way that we normally were. What I can share today is that we are hard at work to plan for the summer. We will be entertaining our community this summer.
Good.
But we're working out all options, making sure that we can do it safe for our staff and for our community. And that news is coming. It's coming soon.
We look forward to it. Executive Artistic Director here at the Barn, Keith Coughlin, thank you so much.
Thank you, Abby.